What the f?
So here is the Ford Contour that I picked up yesterday at auction. I think the birds are trying to tell me something about this car. You know, it's not that bad. It runs very nice. The clutch is perfect in it. The gearbox is smooth. So you can see the exterior of the Contour is actually in pretty good condition. The paint's in nice shape. There isn't any major dents or dings. Just some areas where the clear coat's faded off a little bit. But for a basic economy car that people typically didn't take care of, it's not in bad shape at all. The body's straight. There isn't any major rust. The rocker panel on this side is pretty much perfect. A little bit of rust starting in the bottom of that door. Nothing I can't clean up real quick and easy. It's missing the handle here for the driver's door. Nice and filthy in here. There's a lot of dust and dirt and ass dirt on the seat and God knows what else. So it needs a good cleaning, which I'm going to do right now. You can see the dash pad is in pretty bad shape. Hopefully they have a dash carpet in stock somewhere. It does have that crack in the windshield, which I really wish I had noticed. I might not have bought this vehicle had I seen that. I did get it for the lowest possible price at the auction, which is $225. It is still inspected, but it is a manual. The mileage isn't too bad, 139,000 miles. It seems to run fine. It does still have a current sticker. The tires are in decent shape. Just want to show you where I'm at with the interior cleaning on the Contour. I always thought that the 2007 town car I bought from this auction would be the most dirty, disgusting vehicle I've ever purchased. And there's some other ones I'm forgetting about, but that's one that I've recently purchased that comes to mind for the most dirty and disgusting. But I think this Contour just blew any record out of the water for dirtiest vehicle I've ever purchased. Look at how disgusting. And mind you, I've already been vacuuming underneath the seat from the front side. Look at how disgusting this thing is. There is chips, there is orange peels, a manicure set. Jesus, this is just what I found in the driver's front seat area, not including what you just saw there. I did find the door handle, which is good. And we got a nice light bulb there and a bottle opener and some plumbing accessories, some tees for plumbing and other miscellaneous construction materials, a hitch for the back. Found the cigarette lighter. Especially when there's not much margin on this vehicle, if I decide to sell it to make a profit, this is pretty nasty. But it is what it is. There's no going back now. I gotta dive in there and dig all this crap out, and hopefully the passenger side isn't as bad. All right, I've almost thrown up about 15 times at this point from the... I almost did again. From the filth and the smell of this car. Now that I've dug into it more, I've released some more odors. Here's some more loose items that have come up from underneath the seat. There is a tester there, which is a nice thing to have, a electrical tester. I don't know what died in that trunk. I'm about to find out. Oh geez, the smell is really, really, really bad. My eyes are watering. It's disgusting. There's no words to describe the smell of this trunk. I hadn't opened it before, but God knows it's underneath that carpet. I don't even know if I want to know. Okay, so I have the trunk carpet out. Disgusting, like everything else. All sorts of goodies were in the trunk. I gotta take care of this mess in here too. Spare tires there, some nasty rag, moldy notebook, and lots of parts, which is strange because it drives fine. I don't hear any weird noises or anything from the suspension or anything like that, so I'm not sure if these parts were all ordered and they were the wrong parts or they're just extra parts or whatever, but got some bushings and looks like bushings for a sway bar. I don't know, we got some bushings, got some type of solenoid sensor, whatever it is here. It might be even for a, it's got a little gear on it. It looks, I don't know, could be for a speedometer or something, I have no idea. And then we've got these, again, I don't know why these were and the trunk because everything seems to be fine, but all sorts of gross shit. So the end of the day is near, and I'm feeling a lot better about the Contour now that it's cleaned up for the most part. I still need to disinfect the carpets, but there is no more junk inside the car, just some crusty remains in the center console I have to wipe down. But I jumped on a few other projects with this car in the meantime, and it just so happens that the screws that were in the trunk, there's a lot of screws inside this car, but these ones right here, this packet was inside the trunk of the car, and they're the perfect size to reattach the driver's door handle. You can see I already put in one right now. I'm going to go ahead and put in the other one, put the cover back in. So I'm kind of happy those were in the trunk. They were the perfect size. I didn't have any of that size laying around, so that's great. I also reattached the trim that goes around the steering wheel that was in the trunk. I did it with zip ties because the clips were broken, the screws are missing, but hey, this is a cheap little fun economy beater. It doesn't have to be perfect. At least all that wiring now is tucked in. I was also worried that this thing had a bad oil leak because I noticed when I got it, it was dripping oil on my driveway. However, when I climbed underneath, I found that the drain plug was just loose. Someone put in this drain plug here, which is like a quick release drain plug. They probably stripped it out at some point and put that one in, but it was a little bit loose, so I tightened it up, and sure enough, there's no more leak. What you have to do is press down on the rubber part while you turn this little bow tie looking thing right here. Once I did that, it snugged it right up, and I've left it here on the ramps for a half hour just to make sure, and sure enough, there's no more drip coming out. So that was an easy fix. But you can see this is the reason I was so inclined to buy this Contour. This is a New England vehicle. The dealer sticker on the back suggests it was purchased brand new here in New England. And if you look, this thing is really clean underneath for a New England vehicle. There is no serious rust whatsoever. So when I saw that looking underneath it at the auction, I knew this would be a decent vehicle. The engine bay doesn't look too bad. Not too dirty. The dipstick is still there, but the top of it's broken, so I'm going to go ahead and just get a new dipstick at the auto parts store. But the oil is clean. You can see I haven't even added any to it, and it was just on the add line, so that leak obviously didn't allow too much to escape. Maybe it loosened up when it was picked up and brought to the auction. Coolant's full, power steering's full, so nothing really to do underneath here, just clean it up a little bit. The important thing is the engine runs great, the shifting's smooth, the clutch is strong. All it needs is a bath at this point and those carpets cleaned up. So not even 48 hours later, here is the finished product for the '99 Ford Contour that I picked up at the auction on Saturday for $225 plus fees, coming out to a grand total of $365, and that is still what I'm into it for. And I have to say, it looks a heck of a lot better than it did when I picked it up just 2 days ago. I gave it a quick bath and the paint looks a lot better. There was a lot of bird crap and dirt on it, and now you can see that this car is actually in pretty good shape for a Contour. Most of these Contours were used and abused over the years, and this one certainly was too. But otherwise, a very nice finish was hiding underneath all that dirt. The car has no major dents, no major scratches. You can see the hood's in great shape. I don't even think there's any rock chips on the hood. So this car was in great shape underneath all that filth. And speaking of filth, the interior on this vehicle, how can we forget, was so disgusting. If you look at it now, a heck of a lot better. Not perfect, but I just wanted to get this in drivable condition. And I put on the door handle like I talked about earlier in the video. The screws that were underneath the carpet in the trunk just happened to be the right size. I put that back on. You can see nice and sturdy like it should be. I also put on the trim around the steering wheel. That was missing its attachments, and the points where it should attach were broken, so I just zip tied that back on. Still looks a lot better than having the wiring all hanging down. You can see the seats are much cleaner. There's no more junk all over the floor. The power locks still work very well in this vehicle, and the power windows. Same story here in the back seat. Much cleaner, no more filth, no more rotting orange peels and potato chips. And if we take a look under the hood, very similar story. I didn't do a full detail on the engine like I typically do. I just don't think it was worth it on this vehicle, but you can see it wasn't even that dirty in here to begin with. I also buffed out the headlights, and they look a heck of a lot better. They were actually in pretty nice shape. So there you have it. I know it's not the craziest deal in the world. You guys see some of the steals I get between Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, the auctions, Copart, etc. I've gotten some very good deals on cars over the years. But I know a good car when I see one, even one that's covered in trash and looks poorly maintained. I can see through that and see the potential that a car has. And I know these Contours are getting rare, especially with this low of mileage, with a manual transmission and very little rust up this way. I thought this car had too much potential to let the junkyard buy it. They were the only other bidder as usual at $200, so I bid $25 more and I won the car. I don't think I would have paid much more for this car, considering the condition that it was in when I got it. I'll pretty much buy anything at the auction for $225 if it's not too rusty, and that was the case with this car. It's very solid overall. Underneath is spotless. Someone that wants a cheap, economical, manual, whatever it may be, this is in a lot better shape than most vehicles this age with this mileage up here in New England. So I'm happy with the purchase. It's a fun little car. So that's gonna do it, guys. Let me know what you think. I know I have a lot better stuff on my channel, but it was a good buy. It's a cool little car. It's unique. That's the kind of stuff I like buying. When was the last time you saw a Ford Contour, period? Never mind a baby blue one with a manual. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Keep an eye out for the next one.